search on the iPad here, and Ellie braids her hair so she can get rid of it inside the ball cap. And then puts the ball cap on. Yay! Adding some skin adhesive. And gets it in place. Additional skin adhesive to really make it stick there. Cut out some holes for our ears and flap them out. Go get the hairdryer, because we're gonna need it. Now we're gonna latex our face to the next century. Get the latex on there. We're gonna use a lot of latex in this tutorial. So, we're gonna create these wrinkles, these little folds that the Wendigos have when they open their mouth. For that, we're gonna use a thread. You can, of course, use like noodles or anything like that as well. Get them in place with latex and add 3 on each side. Then cover them in latex. Alright, so then we have a thick vein in the forehead here. We're gonna create that the same way. Might want to bend it there a little. Make it look organic. Super cool. Another layer and let it dry up. A lot of latex layers here. Whee! Next up, the rough, scabby areas around the mouth. And for that, we're gonna use toilet paper and a lot of latex in different layers and let it dry in between. Put it on there. Run over it with latex. And then add it again. We do the same thing on our head to get the texture and then dry it up. To give the latex some more drying time, we continue with the paint job. In this case, white, grease-based colors. Dab it on there, all over the place. Yeah, that little rough wound thing on the shoulder. Prepare for it with latex. And while we give it some time to dry up, we cover some edges on our threads. Just use paper tissues and latex on the upper edges of the threads. And then we take some tweezers and rip up the latex. Be careful not to rip the ball cap. Work your way down, create those rough holes and textures. Give it another round on the shoulder. Then rip it as well. After that, it's painting time, and we begin with the eyes and a deep purple color. It's only 4 colors we're using here. It's white, it's purple, it's black, and it's brown. And this shout goes to Made by Jordy. Check out his stuff, he is really talented. Get that paint on there. Pretty rough as well. Smudge out some color on your head to give it even more texture. And then we go for the black around the eyes. It's a pretty rough paint job. And Ellie is, as usual, working with grease-based colors. More black around the mouth. Rip it up. Let's rip it. And add another layer of latex. Continue on the eyes while that dry. Fill the holes. continue with the brown color, and now we're gonna create the shading that makes her look really, really skeleton thin. This takes a while, so just watch what she does. There's a lot of smudging, and remember we're working inverted here, so we are just painting the shadows. Straight lines, then smudge downwards. See the beginning of our rib cage. These Wendigos are very skinny. Not actually skeletons, but very, very skinny. But as usual, it's your creation. You can make it however you like. A lot of muscles and tendons, other stuff under the skin. Under the skin, in Swedish, is under huden. Then we color the head, smudge out a lot of brown color here. Shading the cheekbones a little as well. And then we keep on with the brown. Then more shading in the face, creating wrinkles, and making it look skinny. And by shading the thread, we add that extra 3D effect. Then it's eyebrow time. Brown around the nose too. Yeah, and here Ellie decides to remake those little wrinkles and go with a smaller brush and make it tiny, tiny lines instead. Yup, looks much better. Now coloring with brown and smudging everything out. Even more brown here on the chest. Switching to black, filling in the lips again. More wrinkles. And then she dips her fingers in black and purple and just dabs it on there. And then the lady goes to put in her contacts, pour out some blood, get a stipple sponge, get that blood around the mouth. See, the contacts makes a lot of difference here. We add a black tooth enamel to make sure we don't have too many white teeth showing when we open our mouth. Then we put in the awesome teeth we created in the Wendigo teeth tutorial. And your Wendigo look is ready. Alright, so it's not a proper removal video, but we had the footage. Shaky, but still. Hey, no pain this time. Want more super cool creatures? We got them right here. Don't forget to subscribe.